Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Maddie and I'm so glad to have you here. I just bought this vent clip from Walmart for my phone and I swear it's gonna fall off in like 5 seconds, but that's okay. So I thought I'd film this video just to introduce myself, and I also got some treats because we're gonna drive and yeah. But first and foremost, we're gonna try the raccoon cake pop. I had this last year and it's my favorite just because, I mean, how could you not love it? I love it. My inner white girl gets so activated this time of year.
Do you know what I found? It's pumpkin spice cream cheese for my crispy bread!
So I thought the best way to just introduce myself would just be to yap and drive, so that's what we're gonna do. But first we have to get out of the Walmart parking lot. But anyway, like I was saying, I'm Maddie, I'm 18 years old, and I'm from Oregon. The lovely, beautiful state of Oregon. It's actually not that bad. Oregon gets so much hate for no reason, but it's a beautiful place to live, and I'm glad I live here. I just graduated high school in May, which was high school was something, but I'm going to college at Oregon State University in the fall. I actually move 3 weeks from tomorrow, which is crazy. I'm going to be majoring in climate science, and I think I'm going to choose a minor. I've been lifting for about 2 years now. If you watch my reel on Instagram, I kind of explained why I got into fitness and how my journey has progressed. So if you haven't seen that, that's a more detailed explanation of how I got started. I started in June 2023, and I'm just now getting to a point where I'm going to start training for a bodybuilding competition, which takes place in May. So that's 10 months away, 9 months actually, but I'm in my bulking up phase right now because I want to build on as much muscle as I can before I start cutting, because I'm going to start cutting probably in January. One of my favorite muscle groups to hit is back.
That's my favorite.
I've noticed the most change in lifting in my arms, not so much my legs. I kind of suck at training legs anyway, but we're working on it. My favorite exercise. You know what I really love is like the rear delt flies that you do on the pec deck. I love that one. I get such a good burn out of it. When I'm not at the gym, I have quite a few hobbies. I love to read. I write sometimes. I craft a lot. I used to make bracelets and craft with air dry clay all the time. But yeah, books are one of my most favorite things, and I love watching shows. Right now I'm watching The Witcher, and then I'm going to start in the summer I Turn Pretty, because I feel like I need to hop on that bandwagon. If I had to choose a favorite book, that's a hard one. I really enjoyed Where the Crawdads Sing. I feel like that's a classic book that highlights a lot of different issues. I'm reading Powerless right now, and I like that one a lot so far. It's giving a Hunger Games vibe, and I like that. But I'm also reading, I think it's called The Hidden Truth of the Gospel. I like to read a nonfiction book and a fiction book at the same time, just to challenge my brain a little more. I also read the Bible a lot. I guess that's one of my hobbies. I Bible journal, and I also love going to church, and I love baking and cooking. Well, not so much cooking. I kind of suck at cooking. My favorite color, definitely going to be blue. I also really like lavender. Purples are nice. I don't like bright colors. I've never been a bright color person. I'm a big music person. I was in band for 6 years, but I definitely enjoy listening to it more than I enjoy playing music. This is such an unflattering angle. My goodness. But yeah, music is one of my favorite things. I love concerts. I love listening to music. I went to Farewell Festival. That was so much fun. I got to see Tyler Childers, which has been one of my dream concerts for like years. I love Tyler Childers. But my favorite artist is probably him, Zach Bryan. I know Zach Bryan is pretty controversial, but you know, I just love his songwriting. My favorite song right now is Bowery by Zach Bryan and Kings of Leon. He just released it. Such a good song. But I also really like Zombie by Youngblood. I know that's really random as Youngblood, but that's one of his songs that I actually enjoy. I'm also a big Morgan Wallen fan. I'm kind of basic. But when I don't listen to country, I listen to a lot of rock, a lot of rap. Been on a 50 Cent kick recently. But I love Nickelback, Creed, Fuel. I got to see Fuel in concert. Limp Bizkit, all those people. I have a playlist that's called Sipping in Coolers While Watching Football on Sunday Evenings as a Divorced Dad on Spotify. It's a great playlist. But yeah, I kind of listen to a little bit of everything. I like listening to other people's playlists. This is not working. In high school, I never did sports. I did sports when I was really little, so I guess I've always kind of liked working out to an extent. Yeah, when I was little, I did t-ball, soccer, and basketball, and then I started doing home workouts as I got older. Like 7th grade, I started doing the home workouts. So I guess I've always been into fitness pretty much, but never in it at a gym level. And I'm still not quite at a professional level yet, but I hope to get there. In college, one of the things I do want to accomplish is not only graduating early, but graduating with 2 degrees, a minor in something and a major, my Bachelor of Science in Climate Science. But I also know that putting too much on myself might not work, and that's okay. It's in God's hands. Gotta get gas, I'll be right back. It's scary pumping my own gas. I have returned with gas in my tank. Some old guy walked behind my car and I got scared. I've always been very goal-oriented. I love setting goals for myself. At the beginning of each year, I'll set like yearly, monthly goals and like daily goals. And I just like to reflect on what I've been able to accomplish. Because I feel like if I don't have something to work towards or work for, I don't have a lot of motivation, which kind of sucks. But at the same time, I feel like most things in life have a purpose. Like in college, I'm working towards not only making my very costly tuition worth it, also like learning as much as I can to prepare myself for my career. Same with like the gym, because now that I'm preparing for bodybuilding, I want to go as much as I can and build as much muscle as I can because I want to be strong and I want to be fit. But one of the goals I kind of just recently set for myself is to get my personal trainer certification. I plan on doing that in December after my fall term ends, just so I have the time. I'm very family and friends oriented. My family and friends are the most important things to me, besides my besides my faith. My faith is obviously the most important thing to me, but besides that, my family and friends are so important, and I want to be the woman that I am without them. I have arrived at the car wash. I'm gonna spray it on myself because it's cheaper that way. I'm also gonna keep talking in here because someone's gonna look at me and be like, "What's she doing? Who's she talking to?" I always knew that I wanted to become some kind of influencer. I just have never had the resources to do it because I've also just never had the guts to do it, because I don't think people realize that it takes a lot of guts to be able to do this. And I'm still starting off, so obviously I'm not perfect yet, and that's okay, but like I'm really nervous to film in my gym and get a tripod, especially at college because there's going to be so many people. But at the end of the day, I look at other people's influencer videos and I'm like, when they're in the gym and recording, no one's like walking by like, you know, no one does that. No one cares as long as you're not taking over too much space. But when I was little, I used to record videos of my stuffed animals and I used to upload them to YouTube. They wouldn't get any views. I've always wanted to do this. It's just a matter of just putting that foot forward and doing it. And I might not be successful, and that's okay. But at the end of the day, I love editing videos. I love recording. I love talking. I also just want to, if I can inspire one person, that's great. If I can inspire 1 million people, that's also great. I just want to showcase who I am and also showcase that I've gone through things and that I'm here to share my story and motivate other people who might be going through the same things. Anyway, I'm going to spray off my car and then I'll come back. So unfortunately, you should count your quarters before you put them in the slot to make sure you have enough time to rinse off your car and wash it. Because I don't think I got all the soap off. But that's okay. I'm trying to think of other things to yap about, but I'm kind of boring. To whoever's watching, I'm so happy you're here and I'm so grateful that you're here. And I can't wait to start posting more YouTube videos. And yeah, make sure you follow my Instagram because I post on there daily. I post reels at least once a day. Sometimes I might miss it if I'm busy, but here I also post shorts at least 3 times a week. And then I'm planning on posting a YouTube video maybe every other week. So yeah, I hope you'll follow along on my journey and thank you so much for being here.